Toyota versus Honda. That question alone has probably cost drivers billions of dollars. Not because either brand is bad, but because the question itself is wrong. Here's the truth. Two people can buy the same Toyota, same year, same engine, same mileage. One makes it past 300,000 miles. The other is shopping for a replacement engine before 150,000. Brand didn't decide that outcome. And if you're shopping for a car right now, or already own one, this mindset could quietly cost you $5,000 or more over the life of your vehicle. This is TrueCostAuto. And today, we're breaking down why Toyota versus Honda is the wrong question, what actually determines reliability, and how to stop paying for failures that most drivers never see coming. Why people ask the wrong question. Toyota and Honda earn their reputations for a reason. They've built reliable vehicles for decades. They dominate reliability charts. They're recommended by mechanics, friends, and family, so people assume the badge equals longevity. Buy the right brand, change the oil sometimes, and the car will take care of itself. But reliability rankings don't predict your ownership cost. They predict averages, and averages hide failures. Here's what most people focus on. When people shop for a car, they fixate on Toyota versus Honda, Japanese versus Korean, reputation versus reputation. They argue online. They defend their brand. They ignore everything that actually kills cars. Because reliability doesn't live in a logo, it lives in systems. The first real variable, how you drive this one, matters more than most people realize. Short trips, cold starts, stop-and-go traffic, long idle times. These are silent killers. A Toyota, driven 5 minutes at a time, ages faster than a Honda driven 30 minutes on the highway. Why? Because engines are designed to reach operating temperature. Oil needs heat to burn off moisture and fuel dilution. Exhaust systems need heat to stay dry. Short trips never let that happen. So sludge builds, condensation stays trapped. Wear accelerates quietly. The badge doesn't stop chemistry. The second variable, engine and transmission combos. Here's something dealers don't emphasize. Not all Toyota engines are equal. Not all Honda transmissions are equal. Some combinations are legendary. Some are expensive lessons. Reliability lives in components, not brands. A simple, naturally aspirated engine paired with a proven automatic transmission will almost always outlast a complex turbocharged setup with more failure points. More parts means more opportunities for failure, and the logo doesn't protect you from physics. The third variable, maintenance reality. This is where most owners lose. Not maintenance schedules, maintenance behavior. Modern cars often advertise long service intervals, 10,000 miles, sometimes more. But those intervals assume ideal driving, highway miles, warm engines, light loads. Most people don't drive that way. Short trips, heavy traffic, cold starts, stop and go. That's severe service. And severe service needs shorter intervals. What happens instead? Oil stays in too long, fluids never get changed. Small issues stack up quietly. Cars don't fail suddenly, they fail slowly, then expensively. The fourth variable, owner response time. This one is huge. Warning lights, strange noises, small leaks. Most drivers wait. It still drives fine. I'll deal with it later. It's probably nothing. That delay is expensive. A small cooling issue becomes an overheated engine. A weak battery stresses electronics. A minor transmission issue turns into a rebuild. Cars rarely punish you immediately. They punish you later. A quick visual scenario. Picture two identical Toyotas sitting side by side. Same model, same mileage, same engine. Car A, short trips, long oil intervals, warning lights ignored. Car B, highway use, realistic service intervals. Problems fixed early. One becomes a legend. The other becomes a cautionary tale. Same badge, different outcome. This is where the money is lost. Toyota versus Honda is a $0 decision. Ownership behavior is a $5,000 decision. Here's where the money disappears. Premature battery failures, cooling system neglect, transmission fluid never changed. Oil dilution damage. Ignored warning signs. These aren't dramatic failures, they're boring ones. And boring failures cost the most. So what is the right question? Not Toyota versus Honda. The right questions are, how do I actually drive? What drivetrain has fewer failure points? What maintenance can I realistically keep up with? What problems am I willing to address early? The best car isn't the one with the best reputation. It's the one that matches your real life. The reframe that saves money. If brand decided reliability, every Toyota would last forever. They don't. Reliability isn't purchased once, it's maintained. And when you stop shopping by badge and start thinking in systems, you stop paying for mistakes most drivers never see until it's too late. Strong, close Toyota and Honda both make excellent vehicles. That reputation is earned through engineering and long-term results. But the badge won't save you. It won't protect an engine that only ever sees short trips, where oil never fully warms up. It won't stop fluids from breaking down when they're neglected or labeled lifetime. And it won't save you from warning signs you noticed, but chose to ignore. Reliability isn't magic, luck, or brand loyalty. It's heat, wear, chemistry, and time working together mile after mile. Cars don't fail randomly. They fail in predictable ways for predictable reasons. When you understand how vehicles actually fail, repair bills stop being surprises and start being choices. That's what TrueCostAuto is about. No hype, no brand worship, just real ownership costs, explained clearly so you can keep repair money where it belongs, in your pocket.